Yeah, I decided to do some things. Namely, I, at the request of my viewers, have decided to do a complete and utter walkthrough of the game because people said they want it. This is also being broadcasted on Desmond Yugioh. I refer to myself as Desmond YGO, but still, regardless. Either way, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy it. And yeah, hopefully things go well. I don't know why my thing never works. Okay, my live stream is up. I wish I could stream on both accounts, but that don't work very well. So yeah. I wish I could share this through YouTube because it's fucking stupid. Oh well. But yeah, so hopefully everyone enjoys. I'll be going over tips on how to make the game easier and stuff like that first of all. So when you guys start the game, you only have you have any card shop active, and you only have the starter deck. Although you do start with a bunch of cards because they also give you the they give you what are called the base. I guess they're just called like structure decks, and they give you a bunch of base cards. Most of them aren't very good. There's a few good ones in here like Divine Sword, Phoenix Blade, Dark Hole, freaking First of the Dragons. Fusion Gate's not bad. Lightning Chidori, Mirror Force, Reinforcement of the Army. Yeah, there's a few pretty good cards in here. But you don't want that. You don't want that starter deck garbage. So that's why we go into Varane's campaign first. Why? Because Varane's campaign gives you access to the, what I believe to be one of the easiest campaigns, but also one of the best booster pack out of all of them for making an early game. Firstly, just do what the we just have to do this because that's how the game works. Simply put, you just have to do what it says and then you win eventually, and that's it. Obviously, we get Pot of Greed as well, and other cards that are really, really good. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Basically, just do whatever it tells you to. Okay, whatever. I don't care what zone it goes into. It's making me do a bunch of summons for the point that I don't get. But yeah, this is kind of the most boring part of the whole show, should I say. Because once we start getting into more things, I'll start going over better things. But basically, if you, for all intents and purposes, If you guys truly want to know, one of the biggest things that makes doing the Varane's era packs the best is just because you get so many more cards out of it. In the case of this, you get probably the best booster pack in the game. This is a really bad hand. Yawn. Don't worry, boys, we're almost done. Then we get to activate Call of the Haunted, special summon back, scrap Archfiend. Which cool trick, this is actually one of the few cards out there that is considered within 2 archetypes, and only one of the archetypes actually technically owns this card. Yeah, what we're here for is that first thing, the booster pack. Now what does that mean? Well, we now have a booster pack unlocked, so we go to Card Shop and Playmaker. And you want to open as many of these packs early on as you can, because these give you some of your best cards. Trick Stars, let's see, we're getting Trick Star and Orcus cards right now. We want more Orcus cards, but we're getting a lot of cards that aren't exactly good together early on, which isn't terrible, but it's not great either. Multi-Faker's not bad. Nagel's Protection is really good. Brass Bombard. We're getting some Crusadia cards too, which is really good. Akashic Magician isn't that great. World Succession's really good. More Crusadia cards are always useful. Clock Wyvern, that's also really good. So we're going to have to use the base deck for the next one. Generally, you don't want to use the user deck until you get at least a semblance of an archetype started. On my main account, that was Mech Knights. But this one's gonna suck, because this one normally takes a while to beat. Because you generally start off with terrible hands. Because what do I have? Just that and Decode Talker, so I basically just can only summon these. Silent Universe is probably the worst card in this deck, just because of the fact of how slow it is. Simply put, the only reason why it's even usable in this because it stops the Goki cards from getting it stops Goki cards from getting their special abilities off. Okay, so he's not using Goki cards. It doesn't matter if he destroys them or not. That's the 3 strikes barrier. So simply put, firstly, want to grab him. What that does is that'll give us another monster zone. We want to summon a is this just 2 monsters? That's actually faster. Okay, so now we go into our encode talker. You're acting like, well, why do we use encode talker? This is why. Because we then revive it back, proxy, and we go for U and U. Going into decode talker. Damn, he just like had a bunch of negate cards for damage wise, which isn't that big of a deal to me as long as he doesn't get like a big Goki card out. Marauding Captain, okay, that's no big deal because he only summons a Twist Cobra off of it. Okay, your rematch, that's kind of an issue. Actually, not as much as I think, actually, because that's still... See, you would think in that situation its effect would go off, but not really, because, you know, the game hates you. I wish I had, is that all he's gonna do? Or that's all you're going to do? And that's a GG for me. You guys don't know why, summon Beatron. Go into Link Spider. Go into Encode Talker. Oh yeah, thanks, dude. Go into the Goki link for me. Okay, so we're now in position for another swipe. Attack him, use Encode Talker. Encode Talker effect gains this guy a bunch of attack points. This guy battles over the monster. Freaking desperate tag. Good news is though that's a normal summon, not a special summon. Or sorry, it's a special summon, not a normal summon, which means you can't do anything about it. So fucking stupid. I hate fucking desperate tag. Because it just sits there and makes your life annoying. Okay, Rise Scorpio, Headbat. Ready for all the attack gains, boys? 7,300, easy. Desperate tag goes in. Summons Marauding Captain. That's no big deal for me since I don't want Marauding Captain. Okay, he normal summons Headbat. Rematch activates, which mind you, he has to be summoned from the hand to use the effect, if I remember correctly. Never mind, apparently it's just any card because that seems fair. Hopefully he goes for the kill like an idiot. Yeah, just search the whole fucking deck, why don't you? And of course I lose because this stupid game, like, I hate the fact with this game because you can sit there for like 5 to 6 games, and you won't win this first matchup, because the fact is that his deck literally just does not die. Oh my lord, this hand is bad. I need one more monster at the moment. Probably a Link Slayer would be good. Or anything that can special summon itself. Okay, Super X. Special summon a second Super X. Oh great, he destroys the 2 cards I actually fucking need. No. Oh my fucking lord, guys. This is so stupid. Like, can I please just draw a hand where I can play the actual combo? Because, like, I should have won there. I should have won. Had I drawn a frickin' MST, I would have won that. This hand is so close to perfection. So if Dotscaper survives 1 turn, we win. Or are close to winning, should I say. As long as he doesn't have Desperate Tag out, we're good. Thank you. Oh my lord, yes. Okay, so we summon you. Grab out our second copy of you, because that's what we need. Then we link summon into a link 1, then a link 2, then we go into our encode talker. Why is that, you say? Well, that's because that allows us to get more cards out of this. In this case, so we get these 2 down into here. And we make encode. Actually, no, sorry. We make decode here. Because I forgot about this. Because that will give us even more attack. And we actually need to wait 1 more turn. The good news is that's not really that big of an issue. Because if you guys don't know why, we need to keep one of these monsters on the field for next turn, because we need to keep Honeybot on the field so we can special summon it to this link zone. Alright, I don't care about Bear Hug. You can't kill me with Bear Hug. There's Octostretch. That's no big deal because all he gets is a search off of it, which I don't care because I can literally just tribute 1 monster to negate the effect, and then I get to destroy his Gyoki. Which then means the only thing he can go for is the link, which this card beats the link. Let me think. I have Cyber's Wizard. So if I draw a Draconet, or any sort of monster revival next turn, or any sort of monster special summoning next turn, I win. Okay, he summons Headbat, he's being smart. Now you guys attack Draconet, because that's your only real play. least that I think of, because, yeah, so basically if I draw any revival spell, or he, okay, so he has rematch in hand, that just gets him to the link, though, and that's it. Now he only has 3 monsters to go into the big link. And he only gets 2 searches. Oh, just great. Now, can you draw me MST? That's not what I needed, but whatever. Oh, this is where his problem comes in, because now I have another card to negate his stuff with, and I have a bunch of tokens for next turn. Meaning that even if he does kill my monster, he still has to sit on, get through a bunch of other monsters. So we guess it's going to be Suprex into any monster. Probably Twist Cobra. Nope, he's accessing reinforcement, which grabs him Headbat? Either Headbat or Octo Stretch. Nope, he's grabbing Boxer. That's a weird one, AI. I'd say, because his best bet is just dropping Suprex into Twist Cobra, I believe. Yeah, because that's the only way he gets over Decode Talker. I hope he's going for Bear Hug. Which doesn't work because I tribute the token instead to Bea's monster, which grabs him a Monster Reborn of sorts. Oh, nope, he's going for Twist Cobra. Let me guess. Face turn, special summoning Great Ogre. Okay, that's no big deal to me. Cool, that really doesn't matter. Especially not with this on the field. So now what we do is we go into you. Now the reason why we're doing that is so we can go into Encode Talker using both these dudes. Okay, apparently not. Oh, whatever. This still gives me lethal. Oh, finally, we got him done actually faster than I originally did. Great Ogre and face turn. Okay, boys. Okay, we got 1820. So we can do story against this deck fairly easily. This deck loses quite easily to Playmaker's deck. Yeah, so your biggest issue with the Brains campaign is going to be that first dude. gonna suck if he opens up the field spell at all. We pretty much just lose a card. You guys don't know why that's happening. When Trickstar Arena is activated, you may search your deck for any one card that is a Trickstar card. Okay, so it's actually going the burn route for once. You're running Honest to beat over a... Why? Okay, you're going into Holy Angel. Why Holy Angel this time? I don't know. I need any special summon in this deck. That was not a special summon in this deck. 1900, I actually beat over with this card. What the fuck? Because there's no way he's starting off with 2 Honest in hand. That would be complete BS. Okay, good. So he has a Trickstar search next turn. Well, actually, he has 2 Trickstar searches next turn because he has normal summon Candina, I believe her name is, and then you have Field Spell, which he has a second copy of. Good news is we have bum in here. So Candina search goes for another Candina. Okay. Call the Haunted, bringing back Lycaris. Call the Haunted, bringing back Holy Angel. And that's an end of turn, folks. Now, if you guys are like, well, what the hell are you doing? I'm going for encode, because encode is broken. So I'm just going to run over Holy Angel. Okay, Dark Angel. And of course, he has the one card that outs this entire deck. This hand is actually good. Because I don't care if he gets rid of Link Restart. Candina probably searching another Lilybell. Lilybell summons from hand into Holy Angel. Good news is I don't care about Holy Angel because, well, of obvious reasons. Oh, and just great, I now have the full encode combo. If you guys don't know what this is, the encode combo right here. Special summon Backup Secretary, normal summon Beatron, special summon Xcode, And then Snack Reviver will use its effect to special summon a level 4 or lower from the graveyard that was used for a Link summon. For its Link summon. Of the monster Link summon too. So I will summon Beatron because it has the lowest attack. But the issue is it special summons in defense position usually. Now, I could go into Link Spider, but that's not the case I need because, well, simply put, I can just run over the monster. Okay, so he's battling. I guess he's using that to grab back. Yep, Holy Angel. Stack Reviver, thank you. That's actually even better. Because what I can do now is I can now go into a... Stack Reviver, him and him. Goes into Honeybee. Which Stack Reviver can't be used this turn, but... And now we just wait. Because we know just basically keep beating him up. Okay, Lilybell, second main phase, let me guess. He's going to add back Lilybell. Oh nope, he's adding back Candina. See, he could have done a lot more damage there, but... Okay, he's doing the Lycoris combo. If you guys know, Lycoris bounces back. Lilybell special summons itself because it was returned. It was added to the hand, and then you set pass. Issue is I am not special summoning what I need at all. Let me think. Kill Lilybell. Kill Lycoris. End turn. Now I need to draw a normal summonable or special summonable monster. Preferably special summon because then I can use this. Candina, searching Candina once again for no apparent reason. Ooh, Defect Compiler. There we go. That's a card I can use. If you guys don't know, Defect Compiler basically negates some effect damage. Activate its effect. Increasing its life points even more, and then dealing 2400. So now whenever he tries to do effect damage with me, with Defect on the field, he can't destroy it by battle, he needs to destroy it by card effect, and any effect damage that I would take because of Trickstar Light Stage is now negated. And Code Talker effect. Increase its attack. That trap is going to be called the Haunted, I can almost guarantee it. And Beatron, I don't need that. What I do need though is for this. Turn Beatron to the deck, which should trigger... Nope, it doesn't trigger her. Okay. And GG. Second try, boys. Okay, so you have 2094, so let's open up some more cards. Hopefully we can get something closer to an actual deck. Okay. See, I'm trying to look for Orcus cards, because Orcus cards are the cards that give us the best chance of doing well. Okay, we're getting a bit of a crawler engine. Crusadia as well. Okay, so you have Crusadia Nightmare as a thing. Okay, Gumbler, that's helpful. Issue is though is that I don't need Boot Sector launch. Okay, what Crusadia cards? Okay, so I have like a... Let's just look at what cards we got. So... So let's see, what does the Synchro Structure deck have? I'm just trying to look at what the deck has for monsters. So Blood Mephist, Gigantic Castle, Sacred Warrior, Scrap Archfiend, Underworld, Fighter. Okay, that's kind of... Fusion has First the Dragon's Eye, Ignition Beast, Volcanon, Labyrinth Tank, Parapsyker. Okay, so that's basically just a bunch of... That deck is Liquid Terror, like just terrible. This deck actually isn't that bad, it looks like, so it's that Anti-Luminescent Knight. Like, Chidori Malaya of the Trees. Someone plant free deck to the graveyard, take one plant your graveyard, special summon that. Giga Brilliant and Soul Silver Mountain. After material started, target one set card your opponent controls, it cannot be activated. It destroys monsters in the field, also has Xyz material, you can target one Earth monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So this whole deck is just Earth. So this is literally just Earth-based Xyz with a bit of a mini plant engine. Not bad, but let's see if we can get what we can make with an empty deck. I'll just call it test because I don't know what's going to be in it. King of Swamp is good. Lightning Chidori would be really good if we had the ability to use it. Then Kribo, Nagel's Protection. So what cards do we have for Orcust? We have one Harpor, two of the other guys. So we have a bunch of Trickstar links, but we don't have the Trickstar monsters we need. Vendreads, we have barely anything. X-Crawlers, we have barely anything. Okay, so we don't have enough to make an actual deck yet. But I do know where we can get a lot of free cards real quick. If you guys don't know what that is, well, simply put, just do all the tutorial missions. And these also give you your first, they give you your first, box for each, or your first pack type for each set. So we'll just go through some of these real quick. Like I said, I plan on doing the rest of these through the actual method, but the tutorial missions are basically just they're the first duel of each series, but they're just bad because, you know, you don't really need much. So now we sit here, activate the effect of Pendulum Dragon, searching for a Stargazer, because that's what the game tells you to do, and then we wait. Feast of the Wild level 5. By the way, Feast of the Wild level 5 is broken because it literally just special summons level 5 warriors from your hand or graveyard for free. I mean, look at this. So now we just Pendulum Summon. Yeah, that's how that works. That's the special, that's the summon animation for that one. And GG, there's the first tutorial mission we want done. And he also gives you tri-meds, and yeah, you get the Gong Strong ability. So we then want to go to Zexel, grab theirs. Ooh, Invoked Purgatrio. Very, very good card. Okay, this one takes a little bit. Yep, he basically does what he does in the first show, which is he summons Leviathan Dragon. If you guys don't know, I don't know, the only reason it has a summoning animation is literally just because of the fact that it was the first card. The first Xyz monster ever showed off in the game. Now let the real fun begin. So, first things first. Summon this. This allows me to target a small one in my graveyard. Summon X-Saber, Invoker. We're going to use them X-Saber. Summoning Throw Some Unit. Throw Some Unit effect. Going to attribute this guy to target and destroy this dude. That's going to make me use Xyz Reborn to resummon MX Saber Invoker. Then it wants me to use the effect of MX Saber Invoker, special summoning Goblinberg. Then it wants me to go into Utopia. Then wants me to use Utopia as a tribute for some reason, which I don't get why. Activate Monster Reborn so I can go through the summoning animation for a second time. Wish there was a way to just turn the summoning animations off, but whatever. Equip this to Utopia. Attack. Attack. And attack. There you go, boys. Now this gives you the first pack, which is the worst pack, I think, in all of this one. So we have 3,000 so far, so let's see if we can open up anything for a decent deck. More crawler cards. Okay, we got the Orcus Link 4. We're on a bit of a Cybers engine going. So it looks like crawlers are looking very nice. Okay, we finally got Draconet and an Orcus card that's worth keeping. It definitely looks like it's gonna be just straight Cybers. Okay, Nightmare Corruptor, that's fine. Man, this deck. This pack opening's just been terrible compared to the ones I had earlier. Okay, so test is literally just going to be, what's it going to be, as they say, well, look at all the cards I got for Cybers. Topologic, Gumblar Dragon, I need Tri-Gate Wizard, definitely. These cards aren't very important since I don't have a Salamangreat Link that's good for it. Oh, let me think. Power Code Talker. See, Link Disciple I would run if they had more cards for it. So cool fact, not all Cybers monsters are Cybers. Because watch this, if you guys look up Cybers, see, there's monsters in here that don't appear for some reason. So is the Dual Abens Worm, or a Worm. This card gravity, you can manage 2 Cybers once and interferes fist on this card, but its attack comes fast. You can use once per turn. You can banish one monster from one card from your hand. Banish one opponent's monster unless the attack. Okay, so basically you're saying it's a big old beat stick. Launcher Commander is not good. Flame Buffalo is definitely a good card. Maybe. I definitely want Lady Debug. Flame Administrator. Just in case. Draco. Draconet, and then I'll run normal. Clock Wyvern. Cybers Gadget. Double Summon. I'll grab the Nightmare cards if I can as well. Because Nightmares are kind of broken. Speaking of Nightmare. Night. Then how many Crusadia? You guys don't know why Crusadia is allowed in this. It's because, basically they're just free summons. So he thinks I just want. What normal spells we have? Swords, World Legacy Succession, 2 of those. I think that's good. This one I'm actually going to use test to see how it works. Because I don't have decode talk or anything. But I have some big monsters, including Topologic Gumblar Dragon, which if you guys don't know is basically just a card that makes your opponent discard way too much. This hand is actually really good if I have a... I don't think there is a Link one that I can run. No, so I'm gonna have to deal with... Set Reclusia. Pass. The good thing is that they're generally most of the rocket monsters. Never mind, apparently we get the one rocket, we go up against the one rocket that does have the ability to kill my monster. He has the, obviously, the one rocket that's needed. Just great. Lady Debug, that would actually be very helpful right about now. Lockout Gardener. Lockout Gardener's effect activates, allow me to special summon it. And it can't be destroyed. Ooh, D-grade Buster, that's actually really good for us. The reason why is so now we can go into any Link 2. So if another Link constantly, this card cannot be stripped back. So I'll go with him because he starts off at 2,000. Flame Buffalo's effect's gonna activate. He's gonna send Proton. Oh, that would be so good next turn. Banish you and Lockout Gardener. Alright, cool fact. You don't get a card that effectively deals with these rocket monsters and their effects until you're about to beat the campaign. Yeah, that's right. The cards that actually do the best against dealing with these guys, you don't get until super late in the game. Because now he's probably gonna link summon the Link 4. Okay, summoning up the 2 from the hand. Can I move? Here is Borolo Dragon. Weirdly enough, it's actually better having Borolo Dragon on the field, believe it or not, guys. Yep, he's gonna steal the monster because that's how Borolo Dragon works. Now here's the issue though, because this card targets. Actually, we lose this anyways. Gonna have to use that deck. Dark Spirit Banishment. Simply put, the issue with this deck is, like I said, you don't get enough cards early on there to make this deck, in order to make a viable deck. Why do you give me these terrible hands? Oh my lord, guys, the hands they give us this week are terrible. Okay, that's not as bad. The issue is I still need a monster that special summons at some point. Basically, I just want to deal more damage. Okay, cool, that doesn't do anything. They're interplanetary purple thorny dragon. Oh no! It's almost like I don't have a card called Security Block. There's his first rocket card. There's Quick Launch. Is he gonna Link Summon? Nope, he's gonna Squib Draw. How? How are you getting these? You have a draw. Alright, boys. He's got the Link 4. Okay, so he's going for triple burst. That's actually really good for me because then he can only special summon 2 rockets in total. Second Call of the Haunted's actually pretty good too. Because what happens next is get to use his Link arrows. I'm gonna go for this card. But at the moment it doesn't matter because I'm just special summoning it back anyways. Because I'm killing Triple Burst Dragon. Now the only good thing about Triple Burst Dragon is that it can target a Link 2 or lower in your graveyard and special summon it. Because we're not here for the damage effect. So unless he goes for the Link 4... Shit, that's right. He can go for the Link 4 because fucking hell, dude. Like, can I have one game where he doesn't just summon fucking Borreload? Like, this deck literally makes it to where if he gets out Borreload, you lose every single time. Because you don't have enough monster recursion. He just steals your monster, and then you steal... Like, why do they do this, dude? Just give you more recursion. Like, yeah, Link Slayer's gonna do really well. Yeah. I gotta sit here and hope to God. Yeah, no. Can you just give me a good hand so I can fucking kill him? Like, it's not hard. Literally, just let me beat him. It should not be this difficult to fight fucking monsters that float at the end of the turn. But it is, because this game hates me. See, look at that. That's all you need to do. Look at this hand. This hand is absolutely fucking perfect. Why? Well, you'll see. Special summon him. Sorry. Pay 1,000. Normal summon Drake in that. Doesn't matter where we summon them at the moment. Drake in that. Special summons him. Go into Link Spider. Link Spider special summons this boy. Now we can do this one of two ways, actually. I know exactly which way I'm gonna do it. And you're like, oh, why are you going for Firewall Dragon and ending the turn? Well, that's because of this. And of course, once again, he somehow opens up with the most broken card imaginable for this situation. Just opens up. Hey, guess what, guys? Fuck you. I got this card that's broken as all hell. Because, you know, I can just open up with any card I need at any given time. So whenever I get a hand that's mildly decent or playable, he opens up with a hand that literally breaks the game. What's that? I know what that's going to be, too. It's going to be frickin' Torrential Tribute, and it's going to make me hate my life. Why? Because Torrential Tribute literally is the dumbest card ever imaginable. Oh great, you gave me Dotskeeper. Fucking hell. Special summon. What's this? As soon as I summon Xcode Talker, watch what's gonna happen. It's gonna be Torrential Tribute. Nope, it's not. Well, what is it then? Call the Haunted? Maybe. Oh, back to the front. Even better. Watch this. He draws any monster, he wins. Okay, he did not draw a monster. But I forgot, because we don't have the fucking field spell, we can't win this. Because now he has Triple Burst. And we lose to Triple Burst. So now we are back again at square one, because this deck does not give you the cards you need. Now I need any normal summon. Yep, literally any normal summon. But that shouldn't happen during the damage That should happen during the damage step. That should not affect this. Never mind, I don't need a normal summon. I need a fucking miracle. Yeah, that's gonna help. Oh my lord, this fucking game. Can't freaking give me a good card to save its fucking life. Yep, and I lose. I lose. Because this game won't give me a decent good card. Can you just give me a hand that's good and make sure he doesn't just have the randomest out in the world? That's all I need. A decent hand with not one of his BS fucking just random nuke the board. Because God forbid the Cybers deck has a way to stop from nuking cards. Okay. Got to grab backup secretary. Sign that universe. Already messed up, but whatever. We're only going for X code anyways. And there's no way he's gonna have enough monsters turn 1 in order to make this matter. Now, if I draw any normal summon next turn or a monster reborn of some sort, I'm fine. I guess that one's going to be Torrential Tribute. Oh, well, it's a good thing I didn't draw a monster I needed. Okay, that's fine. You can only go into a link 2. Shuffle it back. See, that's the one good thing about this deck. That's the one reason why Sign That Universe is useful. It's because this deck, it's the only card that outdoes that any of this deck's conditions. Balancer Lord, sure. Oh, he's not gonna nuke the board? Amazing. Back to the front. Squib draw. See, there we go, boys. This is how you do it. Now, if I draw Call the Haunted, I can do a better combo. Come on, if it's not Call the Haunted, okay, Dotscaper, that actually works. Skip draw again? Jesus Christ. Shell Rocket. Once again, shuffle it into the deck. See. If we have a decent hand and he doesn't just, you know, top deck fucking Dark Hole, this game becomes like 30 times easier. Oh, and now we have Call of the Haunted. So I'm not going to lose out on damage over it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to Firewall now, so I didn't lose damage. Then next turn I summon X code, or N code, whatever. But I'm going to wait to see if he does anything. Okay. Gonna special summon back X code. I'm gonna use the effective Firewall returning him to the hand. And we win! Okay, my rage is finally over because we actually didn't get just, you know, clusterfucked to death. Borolo Dragon, thank you, and nothing else good. Okay, more cards to buy. See how many we can get. Transcode, that's a good card. Oop, my bad, guys. Boral Sword, another good card. Dual Symbol Worm's pretty good. Okay, we're getting more Crusadia cards. All we need is Crusadia. The field spell, among other things. Another Gumbler and another Clock Dragon, Underclock Taker. What does Backlinker do if your opponent only your opponent controls, you contribute this card to full monster extra deck? Okay, so literally it's just a get rid of your opponent's monsters card. Okay, more Goki cards, World Legacy and Shadow, Crawlers. So how many Crawler cards do I have? Cause hold up. Let's see. So you have 2 in Shadow, 2 Mind Meld, 2 of the big spiders. This is actually a good enough way to run a semi-engine. Don't use World. We're not doing World Chalice, although I can make a World Chalice engine out of this. What should she'll do? Unaffected by activate effects here. That's not good. World Crown is always good. See, I can't justify running these guys because of the issues. How many Orcus do I have? I can't justify playing those either because I mean, I guess I can play that bit and then play Orchestrion. And then what other cards, like what do I have? Goki? Goki. Reveal 1 Goki. So the issue is if it was monsters including Goki monsters, it would have worked. Maybe Rocket. I only have like 4 Rocket cards though. I'm getting Borosword and Boroload. I only have... That'll actually work, a little bit of a mini Ultrageist Ninja, I guess you'd call it. That'll at least keep me alive. Man, this is just like a bunch of random ass engines thrown together. But the saddest thing is, as long as I open fairly well, this actually works just fine. You're just good because you make tokens. Crusadia. So I now have you as well. I have night. I have nightmares. Which I can run one of each. I can grab the mech knights. Man, this is just like the biggest clusterfuck of cards. 3 Called Haunted. How about Tindangle? How many Tindangle cards? I actually have big enough for a Tindangle engine as well, so I don't want Euler Circuit, I don't want Gurgon's Zen. If you control monsters, so you can... Okay, so that just because I can do that. This card's also you can send 1 Tindangle, so this one adds 1 Tindangle card from your deck to your hand. Do that. So 1 flip monster from your hand or graveyard, that's good. Draw face down monster, special summon it. Nagel's protection. And then what we'll do is we'll cut down this. The Altergeist cards we need. We don't need you. We don't need you. Look, get rid of you guys. I don't need that for the Altergeist engine. I don't need 3 of you. And I'll cut you down to 1 as well. There you go, boys. That is the dumbest deck ever, and the saddest part is I think this might actually be usable. Let's see how this one goes, boys, because we now have a big-ass flip deck, or should I say face-down deck, and then I just have a bunch of random cards to extend into big link monsters. This hand is actually really damn good. Except he opened up with the 1 card that counters this entire... Actually, no, it doesn't. It doesn't completely counter it. And this is why. So. Why does this work? Well, because Crawler Axon is... Or any Crawler monster is really good at doing something. Now here's the cool thing. That doesn't negate, and Axon comes in. Now Axon does this, it allows me to special summon 2 from the deck, face down. Which means I can go into link plays with them. Now he's going to go into Hextia. Yep. And he's probably going to ram into my monsters, which is actually fine for me because either of them aren't annoying to me. Oh, never mind. He's doing something much better for me. Goliath activates special summon Axon from my hand. Flip him up. Spine gets to destroy any. Now he's going to use Protocol, which is cool, but then Spine's effect activates. Yeah, it's Marionetter. I get to summon Dendrite and Randvier from the deck. I can now activate World Legacy and Shadow. Now time for the fun part. So I'll tribute Axon because I don't care about Axon. Intruder summons. When Intruder gets sent to the grave, gets there, I get to send Delune, which allows me to special summon 3 Tindangles. Now you can target 3 Tindangle monsters in my graveyard and special summon them. And then I go in for the attack. Now he's going to use Manifestation, summoning back Hextia. That actually should have done that. That's no big deal though, because if any flip monster I control is destroyed, I can do that. Also, if a monster is special summoned to your field, face down defense position while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this face down defense position. Cool effect, because that means if any of his effects are used to destroy my cards, then I can simply just summon them back. Okay, saying a second protocol. Now here's the thing though, he has to kill Intruder. And my game is lagging to hell. If you guys don't know, whenever the AI is thinking, well, there's a big board on the field, it tends to take up a lot of stuff to the point where it almost freezes. I don't know why that is. I think it's just because the AI is glitched out. Like, I can't even move on my screen. That's how bad it is. Hopefully it fixes itself soon. Come on, you slow piece of trash. Let me see if sometimes if you return to the PlayStation menu, it fixes it faster. There we go. Okay, he got rid of Hextia for Prime Banshee. That actually helps me. Hextia's gonna grab a second Marionetter. Okay. But you gave up the ability to kill my monster. Okay, there we go. That's where it's coming from. Okay, he's summoning into a second Prime Banshee? Why? So I will send... It's the one I want. Now why is that so good? Well, watch this. Now you're saying, well, why did I special summon him? Well, this is why. Now this is where things get a bit spicier. Okay, boys, so now... Man, my battery's getting low. And look at that, that is quite close to perfect damage. Damn, I actually made this deck work. Monsterborn! There we go, boys. We got Monsterborn. Okay, so get rid of my Call of the Haunted. Thank you. And I'll drop one Emulate Elf. Okay, boys, I will do one more campaign. Weirdly enough, I'm going up against Tindangles next, so this might actually give me better cards for Tindangles. And there was lightning outside. I am guessing it is pouring buckets out right now. Well, I cannot tell. So yeah, if I lose everything tonight, guys, you know why. Okay, someone wants to from your deck to the graveyard. Yes, I know my battery is low, you fucking Mike. So yeah, after this duel, guys, the game will be over. Why? Why? Of course, he's got Delune. Yep, that's a GG, boys. We lose. See, I wish it would just wait. So now he's gonna flip up fucking Tindingle Protector. But that should not oh, it's targeting in response. Man, the lightning outside sucks. Gonna add the Nickel Hound. Flip up Protector. Now he gets to flip up the 2, and because they're both Tindangles, they add a Tindangle card from his deck to his hand. Let me see if I drew any Tindangle monster. I would be fine, like any of my low-level Tindangles. Even a Tindangle Angel right now would be great. But of course not. Well, boys, I'm gonna end. Any games I play after the fact, like if you guys see me have a lot more cards, I will only be playing guys that I have already done so far, so I can't just like go on with the story. I'll make that a promise. I can farm for cards, but I cannot do, I can only do ones that I've already done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys next time. Hoping my power doesn't go out.